The truth is, you really do have some people who are once-in-a-generation talents. And I feel that George Lucas was definitely one of those. But I feel in the sci-fi world there might be another. And he doesn't get the props he deserves. He doesn't get the respect he deserves. But his name is Dave Filoni. I've been touting this guy for like 7 years, 8 years now. Ever since I was like into the Clone Wars the first time round. The guy knows Star Wars. The guy loves Star Wars. And the guy should be in charge of the entire Lucasfilm arsenal, alright? We all know that. We all know. If you're a fan, a true fan, a real fan, someone who's known the property, who understands what's going on, you know that's what we want. Everyone knows that. So please, do everyone a favour and put him in charge. At least put him in charge creatively. At least do that. Hey, NarendraTheComic here. Right now we're just going to be talking about Star Wars The Clone Wars. Yes, I finally finished it. I took a hiatus for many, many years, you know, because the show took a hiatus for many, many years. And Season 7 came out and I never watched it. And I said maybe I should jump back on and finish off, have a conclusion to that, because it seems like that's the last bit of Star Wars I will have for a long time for me, because the new stuff is not my jam. It's really not. But I said I should finish off that story and see what Dave Filoni wanted to do with it. And the guy impressed once more. While the beginning, you know, the first 4 episodes were very slow. They were like the vegetables. They were like, you have to get through them. You want to get to the part where you get your meat and your potatoes. But with the last like 7 episodes, 6 episodes, it was something. And I was shocked by one main thing, and that was the fact that the show, the 7th season, was running in tandem with the events of the Revenge of the Sith. So you didn't realize that until we got a line from Master Kenobi, which was, hello there. Actually, it wasn't hello there. It was that Anakin had killed Grievous, and that was, I think, episode 8 or 9. Maybe it might have been 10, I'm not sure. But that was the first indication that these events were running hand in hand. And from there, you kind of got the feel of, there's a couple episodes left here. Are they going to really bleed in Order 66 into this storyline? Are they going to show what Anakin did? Are they going to allude to Ahsoka, what Anakin might do? And they did all of that and more in an incredibly tasteful way without making the story feel repetitive. I was sitting there anticipating and heart pounding, being like, when is it gonna happen? When are the clones gonna turn? When is a Darth Sidious gonna be like, execute Order 66? I was waiting for it, and then it happened, and I was like, no, man, Rex, really? You're not gonna do it. I was like, no way. No way was Rex gonna do it, and he didn't do it because he's a good guy. Clones are not bad, they're just programmed, you know? They're people, somehow, somewhere down the line. Down the chain, they're people at the end of the day, right? Those 2 mechanic characters in the first few episodes, really not good. Didn't like them at all. No bueno, unfortunately for me. But I suppose some people might like them. I thought they were wasteful episodes. Yeah. Oh! At the end, where Ahsoka just dropped her lightsabers, I thought to myself, oh damn. This is it. I'm releasing myself from the Jedi, from the Republic. And I'm going my own way. It was heavy. Yeah, the Rex scenes were probably the ones which really hit hardest, because you're seeing someone go against their internal monologue and their internal desires to do the thing which they've been told to do, they've been programmed to do, they're carrying out something they don't want to do. And it's a really weird metaphor. And I think George Lucas, he does things, and while people say that, oh, you know, Star Wars, the prequels at least, was just nonsense and super, super ridiculous and slow because the political nature of it, that was the whole point of it. Like, the point of it was, the first one was someone gaining too much political power and big government having that giant role. And the second part was this turning into a fascistic dictatorship of sorts. So, you know, you can't have that second part without the first part coming first. So, you know, you have to take it because it's part of the story. and it's part of the world he created, so deal with it. Maul, at least in this season, was viewed as a real threat, a menace, evil, someone who could really do a job rather than be the jobber, which he was at times during the Clone Wars series, but I feel it was there for a reason, and the fact that the episode with Maul and Ahsoka happened when it did, it was like, wait, have these two actually never met in the entire show? I was racking through my brain and I was like, no, maybe they have never met in the whole show. And it comes to this culmination point, and Maul, his idea was to pull Anakin away from Sidious because he knew Anakin was the guy Sidious was like prepping. He was late, but he wasn't as late as the Jedi on that one, and he was trying to, in some ways, maybe save the universe. I mean, Ahsoka looked at it in the other way, in which case she was thinking that he was trying to take the universe for himself. But yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? Because maybe Maul wouldn't have beaten Anakin, but at least he would have moved Anakin away from the Chancellor in that moment. And with Obi-Wan there as well, Maul might have wanted to kill both of them in that moment. But it would have been for the betterment of the galaxy if that had happened. And maybe if Anakin had died by the hands of Maul, or if he just wasn't at the Chancellor's side, which he was in Revenge of the Sith. There were these flashback moments, but only with audio, which I think was very, very nicely done. It didn't make it too on the nose, but it made you feel like the world was becoming out of whack very, very quickly. And with the rest of the seasons, I mean, this is an incredible show. I think people are really coming to understand it now. I've been saying it for years. I just never watched the final season because I didn't have Disney Plus at the time. But I think a lot of people are clocking on now. I've seen it in like general rankings and search histories and stuff like that, how much is being searched for online and how popular it's becoming. I think over the last year, it's one of the 5 most watched television shows. That speaks wonders because it shows that it's not just kids watching it, it's not just adults watching it, it's both. It might be kids watching it with their parents, it might be nieces watching it with their uncles, aunts, as well as people like me sitting down reminiscing about the good times. And I think that's a cool thing. It might bring a new audience into Star Wars, the good Star Wars, the real Star Wars, the Star Wars which changed people's mindsets, inspired them, made them think that they can really do anything, you know? And I feel the new stuff doesn't have that at all. It tries in a very shallow way, and I'm just glad that we have, you know, the original trilogy, the prequels, which some people say are, but I say no, they're good shit. They are good shit. While, you know, Attack of the Clones might be a bit long, that one is paced very, very badly. But Phantom Menace for me is one of my favourite movies of all time. At me for that. I don't care. It's just a fact. I know that to be true. And Revenge of the Sith is actually a good movie. So along with that, you might say include Rogue One in there because I think that's also decent. Star Wars Rebels, also a nice little shout, but Clone Wars for me, especially after this season, actually even without this season, Clone Wars for me is a better show than Star Wars Rebels. So it's been a journey. It's been 3 weeks and I busted through 7 seasons, 130 plus episodes. So, you know, couple hours a day. That's all it takes. 2 hours a day and you get it done within 3 weeks. It's incredible. It really is. So good job, boys. Really, really impressed with this. I hope that if we do get live action or more animated shows in the future, Dave Filoni is indeed at the head of them. He's spearing them forward and we can get some good once more. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then Ahsoka herself gonna come after you. You don't want that. No, you really don't. So just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic. You have been Graham. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now. We ain't stopping till we get 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're hashtag never not here. Just how it goes. Also bring the bakwas. Bakwas means nonsense in Punjabi, and we also bring that. We bring a lot, we bring a little, we do a lot, we do a little. But at the end of the day, it is all quality shit. And, you know, it's kind of just the way it goes here. So I will indeed be here once more, because it's just what we do. See you tomorrow. Skadoosh.